Day 20 at mile 226, sunrise.
Yay.
I'm getting the last little bit of heat from the coals from our fire last night as the sun comes up. It's 40 degrees. Woohoo! We thought it was going to be in the 30s, so yay! Never in my life did I think that I would wake up and say, it's 40 degrees. Let me wear shorts. Check that shit out. I'm ready for Alaska. Not. Ooh, the sunrise is so beautiful. And it's so wonderful starting the day with warm fingers. I can feel them, and they're warm and toasty. Oh, wow. You really can't see everything we can see. But the stars were incredible last night, and all the lights, because we're right up on a ridge, we can see everything on the east and everything on the west. It's so wonderful. It was a great campsite. Thanks to Lloyd. I am so annoyed with myself right now. I let the temperature dictate my morning routine, and that's so stupid. I have to stretch out my chest, my torso, my ribs, because, well, having a pack, pressing down on the shoulders, even though mine is mostly on my pelvis, still pushing down on the shoulders and pinching the ribs together. I know what I'm supposed to do, but I was too cold. I didn't do it, and now I got a spasm, and my rib is out, and every single breath I take feels like a knife is stabbing me in my lungs. It's so freaking annoying.
All right, it's day 20. We had actually an awesome night last night. The campsite was great, somewhat level ground, slid a little bit. We're on a ridge line, so we have both sides, the town to our west. You can see all the lights on the roadway. But we were almost dry camping. The water source was 6 miles before camp, and we both drank a liter there at the water source. And the afternoon was very hot, so we drank a little more. We had probably 2 liters each. And then last night we used a liter to cook our dinners. And this morning we probably have about just over a liter apiece. But we have about 8 miles to the next water source. So there might be one in 4 miles, but no one's really commented on it on gut hooks. So we're kind of taking it slow. We started around 7:30. So trying to beat the sun before it gets too hot to get to the water. Or have our breakfast and just be short of camp for tonight. So we'll see. All right, we're at mile 229.8. Here are some radio towers. radar tower, and of course, we have a cell tower. There it is. All right, we just left the radar towers. Now we're following this service road down the mountain. Then we'll be crossing the road. There might be water at the bottom of the road or by the road. We'll see. A squirrel.
And, well, it happened. Thank God. Oh my goodness. The breathing works. Praying to Mother Nature to help send more energy helped. And stretching definitely helped. I got 2 of my ribs to pop. And such a relief and a release. I can take a deep breath. I can hold my arm up. And therefore, I am not in a bad mood because I can breathe. Yay! Oh yeah, we just ran into Keystone. He's a hiker that lives in Pensacola. He did the whole AT, thru hiked it in 2012, and now he just does some section hiking. He's thinking about doing the CDT next year. Very cool. How rude. People came out here and just threw out their living room. There's a sofa, 2, 3 recliners. That's just rude and obnoxious. Assholes. Wow, this is so wonderful. We were running short on water. I only had about 3/4 of a liter this morning to start the day. And look, right out of a tree is a fresh spring. Woohoo! Ew. People are just rude. And it's literally right up there where the spring is. Toxic people. All right, off to enjoy our beautiful nature where less people can get to, so it stays more beautiful. Now look at that water source. That's impressive. That's coming from all the way up the mountain. That's a good one. I wonder what this is. We've had crazy cell phone towers, radar towers, power lines. Obviously, it's a tank to hold water, but for what purpose? And it's only at 24 feet.
Car. Okay. So definitely a Frogger on both sides. There's blind corners. But back into the woods we go.
Yay!
I'll go first and break the spider webs again. There's a lot of them back the other side.
What?
There's a lot of spider webs at the other side.
I know. I got them for the first 1.5 miles, and then one could make do if they needed to with multiple campfires.
Yeah. Right by the road though.
Yeah, but if you're in a bind, I think it would work. Back to real climbing.
Yep, just for a little bit.
It's like pretty green velvet. I love it. All right, we are 0.2 beyond where we found out we had gone the wrong way from the correct turn. And there has not been one sign, one blaze, nothing except gut hooks to tell us that we're going in the right direction. Out here, it would be really nice to have a few more markings to let people know that they're on the right track. Especially if there are people hiking with flip phones, which we know there are. Not everybody has a smartphone. So the markings need to be just a tad bit better, please. Oh yeah, where it really needs marked was 231.1. Wow, pretty decent campsite. Several places for tents. That's nice. And look, it's the very first sign to tell us we're in the right direction. After about at least 0.6 miles. It feels so much better after being able to drink a lot of water because we were almost out. We were just barely sipping on it. It's like it rejuvenates you. On top of the fact that I think maybe part of my rib going out was because I was dehydrated. I drank 6 liters yesterday, but we finished dinner around 5:30 and I was so thirsty. But I only had 3/4 of a liter left to start my day and get me 4 or 5 miles today. So you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm so glad we were able to get that water on that on the dirt road with the spring coming right out of the tree. And then just 30 feet further, there was another bigger, better flow. That's awesome. Game changing, made us both happier. And check this out, my inflammation is gone. And I had to really, really tighten up my waist belt. Woohoo! I love it. The only color besides brown and green out here is purple. And a few yellows and a couple reds, but mainly purple. Woohoo!
Somebody threw their mattresses away on the side of the road.
So there is a slight trickle happening down this road. I thought I heard where it was coming from, but it was not clear. But there is definitely water coming down the mountain. I do like that so far the road walks have all been like Forest Service roads or rails to trails. It makes it so much nicer not having to deal with actual vehicles, the carbon monoxide, the shit that's thrown up from the ground into the air for us to inhale or to get onto my water bottle mouthpiece that I have to wipe every single time due to pollen and whatever other dust and dirt. I'll take just the pollen, dust, and dirt. That's the stuff from nature. not the stuff from vehicles. So I am quite happy with this road walk. Definitely a party zone. Lots of trash. Like, people came out here, partied, dumped their shit, and took off. Rudenesses. But I can see why they would want to come here, but why would they destroy it so that they can't enjoy it? Assholes. Wow. It's pretty beautiful out here. Dogwood trees are beautiful. You know what I want to know? Those trees back there with the red tufts on them and like no leaves, what the heck are those? I've been seeing a lot of them lately, but like I'm not seeing them at the beginning of their bloom cycle, so I don't even know what they really look like, but at this point they look like a dark crimson red, and it looks like a little cone of bead-like flowers. I just don't know. And without reception, you can't look it up on the Picture This app. Wow. Wow. Wow, look out there. That's so pretty. Gorgeous.
I don't know. On Gut Hooks it says there's a view here, but I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, me too. Great spot.
Wow. This little pine's gonna grow a lot this year. Look at all that fun pollen. Check out that tree stand. Climber. Ooh, that's new and recently used. That's almost like the ones I used to use. When you're out hunting and you're carrying a climber tree stand and all the stuff you need for like 5 or 6 hours of sitting still up in a tree. Yeah, my backpack's a lot lighter than all that, plus carrying a bow, plus carrying arrows, and anything else you might need if you are lucky enough to do well and make an ethical shot and harvest an animal. But yeah, hiking's way easier, way more fun, way more for me. Oh yeah, here are these trees with the dark crimson, but not a single leaf. Ooh, there's leaves budding on it. So leaves will be out soon. I guess I'll find out what they look like in a week or so. More water coming from the earth. I'm glad this is not what we have to count on, but there's more. It's so nice to be on a real trail again with real climbs and less humans and more nature. I love it.
This is the pond that's listed in gut hooks at mile 234.7. Full of pollen. I don't know if I would get water from that. Kind of stagnant. But the camp spot is just up here. Definitely some off-road vehicles have been back here.
Scratch that. My previous statement. Scratch that. We're back on logging roads with some nice steep inclines where it is imperative to focus on getting your pelvis neutral and allowing your spine and your SI joints to move while you breathe and to engage your glute muscles, not just your quads, front of legs, and you need to engage your butt muscles. If you want to reduce lower back, knee, heel, and ankle discomfort and pain, and improve efficiency of your hike, of how your body works. This is so beautiful. I love it. Even though it's a road, it's still beautiful. I love my life, and I love that man. Look at all these beautiful dogwoods. I love this. I didn't know how much I liked dogwoods until this trail. Thank you, Pinhoti.
This has been the trail the majority of the day. It's service road. Much rather be in the woods. But we got birds chirping in the background. Got a nice view through the trees. Oops.
Wow. Look at this. Very nice. Very nice.
All right, just going off the service road and back into the woods we go.
Love you.
Love you.
I love these pretty red flowers out here. a beautiful ridge line. Whoops, there. And you can't see how awesome it is because it's all through trees. Wait a minute, how can anyone pass this rock without laying down or at least stretching on it? Holy crap. This is an amazing rock. I'm on it. Found this. Too bad it's too old. Rudeness. Here's the trail. There's that. Wow. This is one of the dirtiest, most disgusting places on trail. Look at that shit. And that. Not impressed, Georgia. Not impressed. Definitely Alabama was the prettier trail. Very nice, Georgia. Very nice. It's too bad the people that live here don't really give a shit about anything, obviously.
All right, now we're back on trail. Got about just half mile to the water source, maybe another half mile from a total mile to the campsite.
Ooh, look, more water, and we got a river trail. Definitely flowing, and that's really deep, so you could actually get water from there. If you were in a bind and didn't realize that there was water less than a half a mile ahead. Check that out. 3 tires. They look almost brand new. Right by the creek. And right over there is the other tire. Oh, and there's another tire. Wow. Georgia, you're amazing. Okay. So now, Georgia, I am happy. I'm actually quite happy. I love this. Everything nature has to offer is the best. Good afternoon, everyone. We are in camp. The home is set up. I'm doing the cooking. And for dinner tonight, we have beef stroganoff with noodles. Only 520 calories, but 520 calories, that's cool. And, oh, I originally wanted to go with this Wild Zora mountain beef stew, but it is 370 calories. That's more like lunch. So this is tomorrow's lunch because tomorrow's 16 miles. And I went with Kung Pao chicken. I've had this one before. I like it. I like it a lot. Bye. This is where we have dinner tonight. Isn't this beautiful? keep them in the water, and then it gets so cold that they start burning. So I pull them out for a few seconds and then I put them back in. It's so wonderful. I love that, man. My official review on this is add less water, so maybe 1 3/4 cups. And it is spicy, so don't add extra.
All right, here's our wrap-up video for the day 20.
Sunday, April 4th, Easter Sunday.
Yeah, we're at mile 240, and we're at this campsite that could fit a few tents in here. We're right by a stream. We had dinner down there like we did last time.
Love it. It's so beautiful here. Yeah, this is a beautiful campsite, and the last half mile was pretty awesome. But honestly, Georgia is not anywhere near as awesome as Alabama. Much more garbage here.
Yeah, there's a lot of trash. There's a lot of, I want to call them forest service roads. They're just service roads, dirt roads that go up the mountains, and people just leaving trash in heaps.
Yeah, it's bad.
So, all right, we're going to enjoy some hot coffee or hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa.
And we will see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
See ya.
There they are. They were jamming out some music too. But they think they're out here alone, so it's not a big deal. There is no backlight. To them, a mile up ahead.